I have a pituitary tumor. At the time, I believe they said it was 9 millimeter.
When I get back, I want to do some painting touch-ups at the bathrooms, and after all that, I have to touch up some of the...
And we're gonna hang up that picture I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Me too. It's been a day, and I'm pretty sure I'm having an allergic reaction in my eye. So,
What?
The allergies outside.
You have Benadryl?
No, I'm gonna take some honey, and then I have stuff for my eyes I'm gonna put in. So, we are, as you can see by our disaster of a house, we are trying to consolidate and organize and get things situated. What, honey? Okay, eat your Cheerios. And we're trying to, you know, go through things and get rid of stuff. Like we have some stuff here that we want to try to get rid of. Some stuff over there we want to try to get rid of. Just some stuff. We're trying to just consolidate and get rid of things that we don't need anymore. Overconsumption was a problem, and now we're trying to consolidate things. So we bought tons of bins and boxes for stuff and just organizing. And so that's pretty much what we got going on. So I'm eating breakfast with Kendall, and then we're gonna go upstairs. I still have to take down Kendall's Christmas tree, which I'm not proud to say that it is still up in the middle of March, but it's been crazy. So, and I was sick for 2 weeks. They never got to come down, but it is now coming down today. We're gonna organize Kendall's bedroom. It's been a very chaotic morning. I did manage to get my kitchen clean and the bathrooms cleaned. That little one right there is a big old pain in the booty, while this one right here is an angel. You want milk? Where's your milk? Did you put it away? No. Uh-huh. Oh, I put it away. I don't even, that's what I mean, it's chaotic. I now have to go into my room, finish cleaning in there, because today is my day. I'm really trying to get as much done as possible. And then when Barry gets back, we'll get even more done. That's the plan. Did you eat it all?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes? Let me see. You want another one? Okay, I'll give you another one. Okay, let me go give her more yogurt. I'll be back in a little bit.
Day 2.
In front of the new horse picture. Hello. Welcome to the disaster that is our home. We are attempting to reorganize. And what else?
Consolidate.
Consolidate. Because, like George Carlin says, we just have a whole lot of shit.
Stuff.
And stuff. And apparently the bigger the house, the more stuff you have. So we're trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. And trying to condense and be more minimalistic. And we got a giant horse that lives with us now. So we need more room for her. She needs her space. Yeah. And look at my new horse picture. Because I really like the way I can't speak, I have like a lisp. I really like the way the reindeer looked, so I was like, we have to replace it. So we did. There we go. All right. Getting a drink and heading upstairs. Welcome to the channel. Like, subscribe. And there you go.
Consolidating. Making things neat. A real pain in the butt. Struggling.
Strong man. We got that box too that has some dog stuff in there. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. All right. I'm very proud of our success. We condensed my whole under cabinet under my sink. And now it's all just stuff. Trim your nose, thank you. Now it's just all stuff we use. And this is stuff that is almost empty that we're going to get rid of, which is why it's out and right there. And it looks so good. And then I lined it, finally. And then we got our laundry room done too. Well, mostly done. We went through our tall cabinet here. Don't mind that, that's drying. But we cleaned this up. So this is just some bad stuff for the dog that I kept out. Some more Scrub Daddies and stuff in case we need it. And then down here, just organize everything so it's nice and neat. And then tomorrow, we're going through the rest of these cabinets and organizing it. And yeah. And then everything in our cabinets in there will be done. Just condensing and putting things away. And now it's lunchtime, right, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, and then it's sad too because Kendall's a big girl now, so we're gonna sell her car seat and her travel car seat and some stuff that we had in our storage upstairs that we don't need anymore. So we have some things that we're selling. Baby's grown up.
Yeah.
Now she needs, you know, booster seats and stuff. So that's kind of sad, but exciting at the same time. So anyway, gonna eat my leftover Cheesecake Factory cheeseburger. And Barry's got pizza rolls. I don't know, I guess see what else we're doing for the rest of the day, because I have no idea. But that's it so far.
Kendall has dance. So.
Oh yeah, Kendall has dance tonight.
I got him over long.
And I have to run to Sam's again and grab milk, because they didn't have milk yesterday when I went. So we gotta go today and get it. So we'll do that after. Stop with my pointer finger.
What's with the pointer finger?
I am a hand talker. Anyway, they did not have milk when I went there yesterday to go our food shopping. So after dance, since it's right over there, I'm gonna go to Sam's and see if they have milk. And hopefully they do. That's what's going on today. Condensing. Barry's favorite thing in the whole world. What are you feeding her?
It doesn't matter to me. Condensing doesn't matter to me.
Barry loves it.
I love everything.
He's so happy. Look at that happy face. What'd you do? What'd you do there, buddy?
The pizza roll
Attacked you?
erupted.
Oh boy, so much stuff happening. But it feels good. It's like a big spring clean, so we're happy about it. Anyway, off to eat, bye.
All right, everyone, it's mow time. We mow that lawn. I'm not gonna subject people to a boring video of mowing the lawn.
The next day.
Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm recording on my phone real quick. I am taking the big old pup, Prim. Hi, babies. I'm taking Prim to the vet for her annual, and we're gonna get her shots and see if she's microchipped and get an update see if she needs any dental work and whatever else she may need. But that's where we're going. So we're headed to the vet. She's very excited. Prim, can you lay down? Can you lay down? Oh, honey. Lay down, big girl. She migrated to the second row, but we just got to the vet, so I'm gonna go get her in and we'll see how she's doing and we'll give you a little checkup. Prim, you ready? She's a menace. Prim, what's that? You here at the puppies? We just finished up at the vet and everything was good. And we got her rabies updated. We got all of her shots updated. So now she's good to get boarded if we go away, whenever we go away. And yeah, so she's all set. She's good to go. We have to get her microchipped whenever we get her teeth done in the next 6 months to a year, he said. And we'll get her microchipped so that way, you know, just God forbid anything ever happens, they can find us. But she did great. She's a big old scaredy cat. Yes, you are. She's a big old scaredy cat, but we're all good to go now. So we're going to head home. I need to get changed out of these very now hairy clothes because I have a doctor appointment. I have to go to a neurologist because I've been getting a lot of really bad migraines and I need to go get that checked out. So we're going to go do that, head home, get her settled, change, and literally run out the door and go to the neurologist back in this area where I am. So fun. Prim, want me to throw it? Go get it. What was that? We're worse at fetch. Oh, look. Charlie, she can literally eat you if she wanted to. You gonna go get it? Here. Go. Prim! I'm playing fetch with myself. Alright, home. changed. I'm not wearing makeup because my skin is just awful and breaking out, and I don't want to make it any worse. So I have a doctor appointment today. I touched on it briefly, but basically I'm going to a neurologist. So for many, many, many years, probably well over 12 years now, I have suffered from severe migraines and constant headaches. So I go to bed with a headache, I wake up with a headache. I have a headache 24 hours a day, and I've had this for 12 years. I was on medication that kind of helped, but not really. Nothing really ever helped the migraines. I'm going to the doctors to go check it out because I've been getting more consistent migraines and my headaches have been getting a little bit more intense. I would say for the last 12 years, I'm consistently at like a 6 on the pain scale when it comes to headaches on a daily basis. So that's like my norm. That's what I deal with every day. Anything above that is bad for me. So I don't usually take medicine until I've hit like an 8 or a 9. That's usually when I'll take some kind of medication. But normally just living my day-to-day life, I'm at a pain level 6 with my head all the time. One of the other reasons I'm going to the neurologist is because when I went to the neurologist back in 2014, they had mentioned that I have a pituitary tumor. At the time, I believe they said it was a 9mm pituitary tumor. And they never made a big deal about it. And they were like, never anything. So then I just kind of never really thought about it again after that. Because they were like, you can take it out. You don't have to. It's benign. It's no big deal. It's not cancerous or anything. So it's no big deal. So I never really thought much about it. And then something in like the last month or two, I was talking to someone about brain tumors and stuff. And I had mentioned it. And something in my brain just kind of went. And I was like, wait a second. Around that time was when I started having like all of the weight gain issues. I started having all my skin issues. I was having fertility issues, which led to many miscarriages, and then even having Kendall through fertility treatments. And I was like, your pituitary is the thing that controls like your hormones. So if I have a tumor there, then that is possibly the cause of a lot of the hormonal issues that I have. Like I have hormonal acne, I have PCOS, I have, fertility issues that go on and on and on. And it's funny because at the same time that I was seeing a neurologist, I was also going to an endocrinologist who was the one who diagnosed me with PCOS and insulin resistance. I guess they never looked at each other's records to see like, oh, hey, you also have this. So that could be like, I don't know. So I'm going to kind of now go knowing what I know now as an adult and, advocating for yourself and advocating for my child and everything. I'm going to now go to the neurologist, say, hey, I know I have this thing. We need to schedule an MRI to see like what's going on with it now. And I need medication of some kind to help me with my headaches because they're getting bad. And I want to get the MRI. I want to see what's going on with this tumor. And if it is what, I was told it was back then, let's figure out how to either get it out or shrink it or whatever. I know there's medications you can take now that shrink it, but the other option is they basically do surgery. It's not like full, like shave your head brain surgery. It's they go in through the nasal cavity because your pituitary is like right behind your eyes. So they just kind of go in through the nasal cavity and then they take it out laparoscopically. So I'm hoping that this ends up being the thing that kind of fixes a lot of stuff that I've had going on because I'm not blind. I know I'm heavier, but I don't eat enough bad things in a daily basis to be the weight that I am. I've had nutritionists say, like, we just don't understand why you have a hard time losing weight. Like, we know it's the insulin resistance, but even when I go on insulin resistance diets, like, I lose a little bit of weight, but then it, like, stops, and then I can't lose anything past that. And then at the same time, the second I go off of that diet, I, like, gain weight back. So, I mean, I know there's that. But again, if this is, like, the root issue for this issue, then I think it's worth exploring and trying to figure out. He already was preempted on why I was coming in because my mom sees him as well. So he already knows that there's potentially, we're going to call it potentially because I just don't know what the heck's gone on in the last 12 years. So there's a potential that there is a tumor in there that needs to come out. And by potential, I mean, I know there's a tumor in there, but we're going to see the route that he thinks that we need to go. But I'm definitely going to probably need an MRI so that they could see it, see where it is, see how big it is, if it's grown at all or if it's still the same size. And yeah, just kind of go from there. So if you ever are like, wow, Erica's face is awful. Thank you. I know. It is all hormonal. I do treatments like you can't imagine on my face. I have thousands of dollars of skincare that go on my face, and it'll get a little better, but then it gets bad again. And then of course there's stress and stuff that obviously doesn't help it, but that is where we're at. That is what we're doing. I am just putting this out there for anyone else who's maybe struggling and doesn't know why. Maybe this is a good place to start. Check out, go to the neurologist. If you're getting headaches and you're having weight issues and you're having all these other issues like I've been having, maybe go to the neurologist and get an MRI. Check it out. And then go to the endocrinologist and get that checked out, because I'm sure I'm going to have to do that also. So we're just going to see. So I'll keep you guys updated on what is happening with that. But first, I'm leaving in like 15 minutes. Actually, I'm leaving in like 10 minutes. So I'm just going to eat something really quick. And then I'm going to throw my shoes on and I'm going to head out the door. My mom is coming with me because, you know, she's nosy and she wants to be in my business. So she's coming with me. And yeah, we're going to get some Crystal Light iced tea in my cup and just have like a quick snack. Oh, I already have some Crystal Light in there. We're going to add. And my princess puppy did fantastic today at the vet. Yeah, so... you know, fingers crossed that this goes well and I can finally get a handle on my weight, on my acne, on just everything really, because let me tell you, this is it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you're someone who works out regularly and doesn't eat bad. Like I eat a pretty high protein diet. I'm not a major snacker. If I have a snack, it's literally like a handful of maybe some potato chips. Otherwise, for the most part, I'm a pretty savory person. I'm not a sweets person. Like I bake a lot, but I don't eat it. I bake for people. I don't bake for myself in any way, shape, or form. I have a very minimal sweet tooth. And so, yeah, so it's frustrating because I do work out. I am active. I eat pretty decently. And, you know, I've always been an athletic person my whole entire life. I mean, I was on a junior Olympic ice luge team. I was a pretty good athlete as far as like gymnastics was concerned. I did competitive cheerleading, competitive horseback riding. I did ice skating. I did swimming. I mean, I did everything. I was a cross-country runner. I did track and field. There was a lot of things that I did. And I mean, I used to run like 5 or 6 miles daily when I was like a teenager. And I mean, I could still run. I don't like running right now. I'm very self-conscious of myself when I run. But yeah, I mean, I guess now it's just a matter of trying to figure it out and find out what the hell's going on. So that's what we got going on. So iced tea, snack, and then heading out the door because I haven't eaten anything yet today. And it's already 11:05, so I'm going to go do that. Yes, my freezer, my fridge, and freezer make balled ice. My husband was adamant when we were buying our fridge that it had to have the ball ice maker for the millionth time that we drink whiskey. Alright, but the ball ice is getting in my way of closing my thing. Okay, perfect. Look at that regal baby. It is absolutely gorgeous out, and I'm gonna cook dinner. We're gonna have tacos tonight. Update, went to the doctor's. That was fun. Basically, he wants me to go do a couple of tests, so blood work, MRI, sleep study, because I have insomnia. So he wants to see if my headaches are causing me the bad sleep or if the bad sleep is causing the headaches. Then also check the blood, see what the hormones are doing, and seeing if that tumor is producing, what type of hormone that tumor is producing, because depending on that will determine how they treat it. So either it'll get chemically treated with medication that'll shrink it down, or they'll go in and they'll just surgically remove it. So that'll get determined after blood work. I go back in about a month and we'll just kind of see how that goes and what's going on with that. But I'm excited. And then he gave me medication too for the headache. Hopefully that helps and maybe I can break the headaches up. That'd be great, because like I said, I literally have a headache every single day of my life. So there's just not one day that I go by that I don't have a headache. And then he also commented on my skin, and obviously I know my skin is part of the problem. So, but he called it some kind of rash, but I was always told it was hormonal acne. So he also said that once we get the blood work back, that can also tell us what kind of stuff is causing this. And hopefully we can address that also, which would be fantastic, because I'm not going to lie, this is like the thing that I'm most self-conscious about. More than anything else, more than like weight gain, more than anything. My skin is just like, there's a lot of people who are like, it looks painful, and it's not painful, but it's just ugly and it's annoying, and I struggle with it, and I try not to let it bother me, but it does, obviously. I'm not really like a vain person, but it obviously bothers me. The redness doesn't bother me as much as the texture does, so I'm just hoping that the blood work comes back, we figure it out, and we treat whatever needs to get treated. But I'm gonna go make dinner, so we're gonna go have tacos tonight with my mom and my sisters and just enjoy the rest of our evening. You coming up? You left your baby. You left your baby. Because, like George Carlin says, we just have a whole lot of shit. Stuff. And stuff and stuff. And apparently the bigger the house, the more stuff you have.